Okay, let's talk about the intermediate value theorem. Basically, what the intermediate value theorem tells us is, do we have a real zero between two numbers? So the way that we can determine that, clearly we know looking at this is a cubic function. We could have up to 3 real zeros. And what the intermediate value theorem says is, if we have two numbers, we're going to call this A and B. So in this case, my A is -3 and my B is -2. If f of A has a different sign than f of B, then I know that my function will cross the x-axis. So let's look at f of -3. All we're going to do is plug in -3. And so when I simplify, I've got 3 times -27 plus 30 plus 9. And I could simplify, I think that's going to give me a -42. So that's a negative number, right? Clearly negative number. And then f of -2, when I plug that in, I'm going to have 3 times -2 to the third minus 10 times the quantity of -2 plus 9. I can simplify, that's 3 times -8 plus 20 plus 9. That's going to simplify to 5. So that is a positive number. So when that happens, and you could think about why this is true, think about if you were graphing. So if you were graphing -3, -42, it's going to be way down here, right? And then -2, 5, say it's right here. Well, we know that the graph has to cross the x-axis, so it's going to have a real zero. And that's really what the intermediate value theorem says, is that between 2 points, if your f of A is negative and your f of B is positive, it has to cross that x-axis.